Well, for more insights and tips on how to exercise and maintain health at home, Christine Lusita joins me now live via Skype. She's a celebrity health and fitness expert and author of The Right Fit Formula. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, Rachelle. How are you?
Good, thank you. So we all know that exercise is important, but highlight just how critical it is with so many people under lockdown.
Yeah, physical movement, physical activity is really the jumping off board for all things positive. It reduces stress right on the spot. It releases positive endorphins. It aids in digestion. And it really gives us a positive goal to focus on. And this is very important criteria for well-being even beyond this pandemic.
And it's interesting because some people focus a lot on the physical health and some people solely on the mental health. But talk about the importance of the correlation between the two.
Sure. I think keeping our central nervous system calm is really effective because we'll have more helpful habits that will serve us well and be useful. And it can help fight off like some systemic illnesses and so forth and so on. When we can, exercise helps release tension and stress and all the things that are really associated with it. And so, if you think about it, most unhelpful habits like overeating or alcohol really initiate from stress. And you can ward off that through physical activity.
Now, I know people who don't skip the gym no matter what, and they're really having a tough time at the moment. So talk about the importance of adapting, establishing, and maintaining an exercise routine right now.
Sure. The most important part of any workout routine is consistency. And when you have a routine to go back to, it's the key ingredient to a balanced lifestyle. Think about it. In times of stress, we are going to go back to and look for what's familiar. So if you have an exercise routine that actually feels good and it supports your life goals, it's the difference between having a good day filled with positive action or a not so good day with unsupportive choices.
Now, we know it's advisable to consult with a medical professional before you start a new or challenging exercise regime. But what tips do you have for people who aren't used to working out consistently so they can avoid injury?
The easiest thing to do to avoid injury is start with something that you can do, whether it's simple steps of walking a couple blocks, walking, jogging, going light on strength training, doing something that's either familiar or something that's really easy paced. The easiest way is set the bar really low. This way you don't have to worry about putting yourself at risk for injury. Always warm up. I like to warm up in a dynamic way. Whatever action that you are going to be doing, warm up in that same action just on a lighter sense.
And is there certain physical activity that you recommend for various age groups?
Right now, we all need the same type of exercise. So cardio has its benefits. We all know it can reduce stress, reduce heart disease, increase bone density, but the key really is strength training. Right now, I think this is a perfect opportunity to get stronger. When you're stronger, you take more positive actions in your life, not to mention you have a more shapely tone, and it allows us the freedom to play because we do more when we're stronger. So I say this is a great time for strength training. And you can use any items in your home actually to get stronger. You don't need to be in a gym with physical weights. You can use body weights, you can use water bottles. There are many different things that you can do that cost nothing or close to nothing, like resistance bands and so forth.
And there's certainly a lot of resources online. What are some of the most popular fitness apps or programs that are out there that you would recommend?
I love a few of them. I'm obsessed with Pilates anytime. I think Pilates is a great type of exercise to really work on some of those posture muscles and those smaller muscles that really support our body and our spine. And with all the sitting we're doing, we can't go wrong there. There's this Body Rock TV community. This community is so wonderful. It's called Sweatflix. And it's adorable, and they have just people who really are connected and getting stronger and healthy. I also love Extend Bar. That's on OpenFit. OpenFit is a great app. There's The Mirror, and there's lots of free workouts all across the country, like from Planet Fitness and many other companies. So I think there's a lot of resources out there.
Right.
And it really, to be successful in that, I think it really depends on what actually feels good to you.
And just quickly, obviously you have your traditional gyms, but with a lot of people establishing new habits at home and outside of the gym, how hard do you think it's going to be for some of these traditional facilities to get customers back and be as lucrative as they were before?
I think it's going to take some savvy, but being in this industry for 20 years, I'm talking to different people, and there are some people, they are just so ready to come back. I think a lot of trainers and facilities are really prepared. Everyone's got masks on. They've got a cleaning routine. It's really going to come down to the individual and how comfortable that they feel. I feel it's going to be a slower start for sure, but we're so fortunate. Like, I've actually even been working out on Zoom and Skype. So I think that now that we have this as an option, people are really getting connected to that, and it's just going to be a great way. And I think, again, it'll be a slower start. I think eventually we'll start to feel better and more comfortable with proper spacing and proper safety practices to get back into the gym, probably in the next couple of months.
All right, lots of great tips there. Thank you so much. Christine Lusita, author of The Right Fit Formula and a celebrity health and fitness expert.